Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be posting a video about my Stacie collection haul. Please ignore any noises you hear downstairs because it's around dinner time. Anyway, let's just get started. So this is all my Stacie's, and you've obviously clicked on this video to watch my Stacie collection haul, so that's what you're going to see. So right now we've got all of my Stacie's here plus two other of her friends. So we've got the Stacie's. I've pretty much tried to set them up in order, which I've got. It actually looks like such a good crew here. We've got some 2010 lines over there, and we've also got some 2013 line over here, and we've also got some of the Stacie's from 2012. That was my first Stacie, which we'll get on in a minute. And we've got a few Stacie's that we haven't used in a YouTube video before, and we've got a few Stacie's which we have, and some of my new ones down the back. So let's get started. So here's my first Stacie doll, which I got back in 2012. Her hair is very like dry because I've brushed it and washed it a lot, and it came with a wavy look, which was its original packaging thing. When it came like that when she was in the packaging, and then it came like this. This is obviously my first Stacie because of the hair on the clothes. You can tell that the shorts, I was going to say pants, but they're shorts, and they faded because they're quite old, and so they've kind of got a small hole. And she's still got both of her shoes, which I should actually point it out right now. So I have got two of my Stacie's, which I'm going to have to show in this video. She's got one missing shoe. I will show you her later in the video. And so yeah, is that a bit of hair there? It just fully came out. My goodness, just look at that. You can't see it because the camera's a bit blurry. I can see it from here. It's just not good. Anyway, on to the next doll. So this is the next Stacie I got back in 2013. When I got this doll, I actually went to Big W, which is a store here in Australia, and I went there and found this set, and I thought it was pretty cool. I found a lot of Barbie stuff, which I also thought were pretty cool, and I actually got this set, and I was really excited about it. And when I got the ponytail things, I won't explain it because I'll explain it in my next video, which will be the Skipper collection video. I'll explain it then. This is a Stacie collection haul, which I don't need to be explaining Skippers right now, or Chelsea's. And so her outfit is completely destroyed. Like, I already showed a video with her about my first Stacie. You can still see this really damaged foot, and her fingers and hands look really bad. You can tell that she's been chewed up a bit. And in the first video was this Stacie. She still had the trophy in her hand, and when I was recreating the video, I couldn't use this exact doll because she looked old, and I kind of wanted the other one, which I had. She's like one of my second-hand dolls. I'll explain later in the video. And so I retied this hair into this clear elastic because she originally came in this pink hair tie. Came in a pink hair tie. Her hair is pretty much still the same, and her hair's just come out just a little bit. Well, a lot actually. You can see that. I'm not actually sure what happened, but for some reason she's lost a bunch of this hair. And I put her in this cute dress. It was the last one, so I won't actually say where I got it from for that exact reason. And she came in the blue boots because the other Stacie, which I explained, I put this shoe on the other doll, I'll explain later in the video. And you can also put on this Stacie. I didn't actually make a video on putting this outfit on because the outfit, to be honest, was really hard to do. And I don't really like dressing my dolls in front of cameras because that's not really content you really want to show on YouTube, I should say. And that's this doll. So this Stacie I got in 2013. Well, 2014 I actually think. And I had to wait a whole year after the Barbie Sisters in a Ponytail movie came out for this doll to come out. Now, that was a very long wait. But I finally got the doll. She hasn't got a necklace on, but she's still got this elastic on. And that's because I took the necklace off, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure if I took it off or it came off, and it's not there, and it's sort of like a little bit broken, it's just a bit wobbly. And she's still got in her bun because I decided not to take that out. And yeah, her hair just feels really, really yuck, like too much shampoo or something in it, yuck. And these are her shoes. These shoes are from the Barbie Sisters Stacie and Chelsea birthday party set, and I won't explain anymore, I'll just explain at that. And she's still got lots and lots of glitter, and she's pretty much in good condition as much as I can see. And I've never used her in a YouTube video before, I don't think. Well, I tried filming a YouTube video with her and I never got to finish it for some reason. I don't know why or how, but it's still in my camera roll. Still. So, yeah. So this isn't actually a Stacie, as you can obviously tell. It's actually her friend. Her friend's name is actually called Max, but I changed the name to Ben because I just thought that to change it because so many people use the name Max for this kind of doll in so many videos, so I decided to use something different. And these is glasses, they don't actually work on his face. Like, I'll try show it to you. If you put it on his face like that, it kind of doesn't sit properly. So yeah, I just leave it down like this. Because some glasses are like this, you just wear it around your neck and it's just left there, just hanging. Sometimes they put it on for special occasions, but he doesn't actually wear my Max doll, I should say. And so that's all for him. And he's still got his blue shoes. And so, onto the next doll. This doll is a friend of Stacie's, and I kind of pointed her as if she was in trouble, but no. So she's still got these boots on. This Moi doll is probably about the size of a vintage Stacie doll, and I don't actually know much about the vintage dolls, except Stacie used to be around this sort of size, I'm guessing, and Skipper had this coloured hair, and Chelsea was called Callie. That's why I decided to add Callie into my YouTube channel. And so she's still in pretty much good condition, and in my video she's still Marie, and she's still Max's twin sister, which we'll call Ben because that's what I actually call him. And I got the twins in 2013, and I have got the puppies, Sebastian and Popcorn, and I don't actually like play with them or anything. I just like store them somewhere. I'm not actually sure where, because I just store a whole bunch of accessories in random places. I've got some accessories in one of my true houses, some accessories into a box with like a pink tin with Barbie's face on it. So yeah. So that's Marie. So this Stacie I've actually got in 2013, and I've used her in a video, and I actually did a fun in that video. And that video, I should honestly say, that video was really hard to film, especially when it was coming to the end part, because I had to, like, when she was washing her face, I actually took her all the way downstairs and washed her face, and then I brought her back upstairs, and I also did her hair up. And at the very end of the video, when I was bringing Barbie back home, that part was very hard because I was tying a bunch of elastics everywhere, and it's hard to describe because it's not something you'd see anytime, because it's just something creative I came up with. Because there was actually no handle to the hat, so I just had to think of some creative way. And so I'm not actually sure if this is her belt or not, but I try to put all my accessories and shoes and clothes on the correct dolls, especially when I'm doing collection videos like these. And some of the Velcros don't work because I used to redress them a lot and switch their outfits and with their shoes as well. And all my Stacies are like behind the camera. It's more like behind the scenes. It's like they're best friends and all, and they're also sisters as well, but on camera they're just individual Stacies, if you know what I mean. And I used two different Stacies, for one to play Isabel and one to play Stacie, where Stacie's just her original self. She may not be the same what Stacie may be like. If I was to make her sporty and stuff, I'll have to get her sporty stuff, and that would not be easy to do. The blanket I used for Stacie actually came from in the new house, in the 2019 Barbie Dream House. That Stacie blanket is from the Princess and the Popstar bed and bath thing. I'm not actually sure what it's called, but it's something related to that. And it was from the Popstar movie, and I really liked the Popstar movie. And those two little dolls who played Ruby and Grace in my video for Grace's World, I decided to come up with some creative way to use up my popcorn set and my trying to think what to say, but it's really hard because yeah, it's just really hard. So yeah, that's all I can say for now. So on to the next doll. So this is the next Stacie. When I got her I'm really clueless right now. I'll point out something. I will. She's got this glittery thing on her face, as you can tell, and I think the playset is called Twirl and Spin Ride, and I'm pretty sure that little glittery thing came off her dress. And I'm changing subjects as I talk because it's kind of hard to talk just one sentence at a time, so I changed it up just a little bit just to keep it occupied for you. Occupying. I'm not sure what to call it. To keep you occupied. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Please correct me in the comments if you know anything, if you remember the ad this set was in, if you I'm really clueless right now. So she's still in pretty much good condition. She's the Velcro is pretty good, except you can see strings everywhere. Like, look at this. It's from the seams and it's everywhere. You won't even believe how much I see. Like, well, the amount I see is what you see, depending on if you noticed it or not. But this is just the plain background. It's just actually the carpet. It's just part of the floor, so it's just the background, and there's a few shadows. That's the chair, and yeah, the hair is kind of soft, and I'm just describing what I feel and see. So yeah, so this hair kind of is like, I'll explain it to you if you can't actually see it. So kind of feels okay. Some parts feel really soft, like here I just found a really soft spot like right there, but the rest of it is just really not soft. And every time I feel a head or every time I do a hairstyle, I notice this, it's just not great. So yeah, on to the next doll. So this Stacie right here is actually from the camping set. I'll describe what actually happened. I got two of the sets. I got this is how I got the tent set and two skippers. So what happened is I got the set with the tent, and it came with all of the four sisters: Barbie, Skipper, Stacie, and Chelsea. And this was the Stacie that came in the set, and you could get the Skipper and Chelsea in the set, or you could get the Skipper and Chelsea in the I'm not sure how to describe it, but it was just in a 2-pack with a zebra. That's what I think it is. Yeah, it is. And the shoes are kind of dirty. Like, look at that. Just trying to keep you entertained over here, because it's really not that easy to do. And this is a problem. Comment one thing that you can relate to that happens with this thumb. One thing I can relate to is every time I change the outfit. Oh my goodness. That is so tricky. Like, if I'm trying to redress her and put her in a outfit with sleeves, like from the Perfect Christmas in the Pajamas set, that is, oh my goodness. Like, I'm sure there's a few more Stacies with this sort of design, but what was Mattel thinking? Like, my goodness, why couldn't, like, you move the thumb or something? Why could they, like, make it bendable or something? It's just so tricky. Or they don't have to put, like, the little silver things in it. They just have to make it so you can bend it at least. Because, like, look at that. If you try to redress your doll with this sort of thumb, it just gets you so mad. And that's why I don't think many people have dolls like this, because they see this problem with it. I won't actually demonstrate because, as I said earlier in the video, I don't actually like dressing my dolls on camera because YouTube might block that video scene from my channel, so you won't actually be able to see it, like the entire video itself, not just the clip, just the entire video. And this hair is just really, I'm not sure how to describe it. I'll just describe it as best as I can. This just got stuck on the back right here. And anyway, this hair is absolutely, I'm not sure how to describe this, but the way you can hear my voice right now, it's just, this hair, I'm not sure how to describe it. It just feels like I want to wash it again. Like, my goodness, but that might ruin it even more. I think it came in a wavy sort of hairstyle. That was a problem back years ago in the 2010 line, Stacie, because back, this was a 2014 doll, I think. That's when I got it. And this hair is just, my goodness. Look at this. Just, you can see by the look of it, by what it can feel like. It just feels like really yuck. Like, most of you would rewear her hair or something. I would kind of do that, except I do not look in at doll heads. Like, if I saw a doll head, like, had to pull off a doll head, like, that would just creep me out. I remember last time I saw a doll head got, off camera. It was like that. Every time I see heads, I go, ugh, that's gross, and just throw it away because it's just not a pleasant look. Especially with these sort of dolls, they just creep you out. I'm not sure if you can relate to that, but just comment something you can relate to. And yeah. Ugh, so this is the Stacie jet ski set. It's just Stacie with the jet ski. To be honest, I've seen that ad quite a few times. I've searched it up on YouTube and like seen it a lot. Here's a line from the clip, but I can't remember all of it. But I remember it says, "Wake up, Barbie," and it says something like that. And Barbie sits up in the cruise ship. And after that clip, Stacie just rides in a jet ski just along. I haven't actually done a jet ski video before, but because I haven't actually found a place where to put this. And this is because I used to like play with the jet ski a lot, like heaps many years ago when this was more newer. And it's faded because I've left her in the sun for quite a while. And she's got this really pink heart. Like on camera, this life jacket looks really bright yellow, but off camera it looks like a darker yellow compared to, this is like a highlighter yellow on camera, and then off camera it's like a normal yellow, if you know what I mean. This hair is just okay, but it's not as soft as when I first got her. I know this is not the original hair tie because the hair tie is snapped, I think. And as I said in the video, I remember this part. I remember I was in the bathroom on the floor. I was kneeling on the floor with this exact stand, and I was in the bathroom and I was recording, and I said, taking that out isn't learning any tips, it's just making her even worse.
I want to keep it in. And taking that out isn't learning any tips. That's just make it in.
Make it in. Like, literally. I said, make it in. Like, I'm not even joking right now. That's even a line I said. My goodness, like, my English right back then, it wasn't that great. And she still got both of her Crocs. I'm not sure what you will call it, but this is called Crocs. And here it is. So you can kind of see this kind of little hole here from the jet ski set. I'm not actually sure what happened here, but it's something. And this has always felt lumpy. And I really, really hate beaches. Like, I cannot go near any beaches. That is why I have trouble doing this sort of videos out of the house, because I try thinking of what to do. Like, I don't really want to get my dolls dirty in the outside if I was doing that sort of video. And yeah, don't mind me, it's just my little things that I just don't like. Everyone has things that they don't like. Just comment one thing that you hate doing. And so, bloopers. Okay, who's standing up now? Nina. Okay, standing up. So, I'm just going to put the skirt on my Stacie because the Velcro is deteriorated and it's very hard to get the skirt to actually sit up on. I finally got it. Let's hope it stays like this, otherwise it will just be undoing itself and everywhere. This Stacie up here, it's just, I don't know what she's doing. She's just misbehaving. Oh. Stacie jet ski. Look over this way, not at the chair.